We're going to have to come here with something that has 7.2 clearance. I want to be right on it. My Jeep was close, actually.
I suppose, yeah.
Yes, guys, I had a Jeep. This guy who complains a lot about luxury not being in vehicles, that's exactly what the Jeep is. It's the most off-road capable, unluxurious vehicle that has ever existed. And the reason why I bought it is, previous to that, I had a Mercedes, an old 300. And it drove me mental because it was an 87, and every time it had a squeak, I went chasing it. And every time it had a noise, I went chasing it. And what I loved about the Jeep is it was incredibly liberating because none of it was right on the test drive. You had noise, you had rattles, you had bumps, but man, could it go anywhere off-road. It was an awesome off-road. It was like driving an ATV to work every day. It was awesome. I loved it.
It was a blast. I remember.
It was great.
I remember I had a lot of fun when you take me mudding with it.
Yep.
That was a blast. Especially with the winch.
Yep.
Get as stuck as you want, haul yourself out.
Yep. What was wonderful about that vehicle is I had it for almost 7 years with 150,000 kilometers on it, paid $19,000 for it in 2013. It was a base vehicle Jeep, option with the soft top in Canada. I know, I'm crazy. and I drove it for 7 years with the soft top, found a used top, threw it on, bought NOS takeoff tires off Rubicons and stuff like that. Never bought really a new set of tires for it. And what was super cool about it was that I sold it for $15,000 about a year ago now, and I had it for 7 years. I paid $19,000 for it new. So, I mean, the depreciation was nothing. It was right at the point where it was going to start to seriously depreciate, but I can't complain about the money I got back. And I drove the hell out of that thing.
Oh, yeah. Sure used it.
But the maintenance of the gas, whew, terrible. The maintenance of the gas was terrible. I think in 150K, it went through 5 sets of brakes. They were done properly. They were done properly. It was just, they were hard on brakes, and it was terrible on fuel. It, on average, cost me $100 a week to drive that. $400 a month in fuel.
Damn.
It was terrible on gas. Absolutely terrible. That Pentastar 6 wasn't bad. The oil filter assembly broke on it. Had to replace that. At the time, they didn't have the replacement kits for the little fuser inside the oil filter assembly. So you had to replace that as a unit. It was $450. Took 2 weeks to get.
Was that the thing that something was leaking oil in your air filter or something like that?
That was the PCV valve.
Oh, right.
PCV valve has to be done on that thing like every 60,000 kilometers religiously, like clockwork. Otherwise, it shoots oil up into the upper intake and into your air filter assembly. So I bypassed that. I only ever did it once, the PCV valve, and I threw in a catch can. Problem solved. Every second or third oil change, empty the catch can. Never had an issue with it after that. In fact, I sold it with the catch can installed as well. Never had an issue with it after that. Moroso has a catch can kit for $350 that you can buy, and it's good, and it's small, it's tiny, it comes with all the right brackets and tubes and instructions. I bought mine for $20 off AliExpress. I had to modify the bracket that came onto it. It was really difficult. I had to grab a pair of pliers and bend it. I bolted it onto the 10 millimeter that was near the intake there on the intake side, and had to cut a couple hoses. Super hard, super hard.
So if you don't want to do that, just spend another $280.
That's right. But you get it immediately. And it comes with instructions. So
truly the peasant garage way.
Yep, I did it the peasant way, and it worked. And mine would actually tell me how much oil there was in it. Had a little tube on the side that would tell you oil.
Yeah.
Wonderful. My knee is killing me on this clutch.
Oh shit, I'll bet.
Yep.
So this is...
I want to say this is 13.
I think so.
This is 13.
So I think if we do one more, that's guaranteed Baker's dozen.
Yep.
Stop, Chris. You didn't hear?
I wasn't going to hear.
Oh, there's a thing. I guess she's more diligent than the other dude.
Yep. Making sure it's properly centered. The complaint about my knees, guys, may sound like a weird one, but it is I hurt my knee too old to exercise now. One more after this. It's starting to pack up here anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess people are coming here at the end of the day, or of their day running around.
Yeah. I have to call Becca and tell her the other friends involved and ask them how many times I went through. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that.
No. I think if you're paying attention, you know what's coming, but you kind of get lulled into a false sense of security and then...
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly stopped.
Oh, that's the first time I've been stopped.
Someone's effing up.
Yeah.
There we go, start.
Somebody did something inappropriate.
Yep.
The guy in the GTI backing up. Like he couldn't wait the 3 seconds.
Alright, so then after this, one more for luck.
Yep.
Then we're set.
And we're done. We're going to stop at lucky number 14.
Yep. Well, 13 plus a safety, because I'm 85% sure that we got the count right, but I'm not totally.
It says prepare to unload.
It's a premium service.
I don't think it matters how many times I run it through here. It's still going to be a Saturday. Be like, guys, so you said if I watched it enough, it would become a Mercedes.
For all the noise that it does when it hits the back of the roof, I was kind of hoping it'd slap a big-ass wing on the back.
Yeah. That'd be cool if you could get wing installation services through the car wash.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you didn't have to wash a Tesla.
I don't know. Maybe it's not as magical as people say.
I thought Elon Musk made his way to your house at night to polish it while you were sleeping.
I bet you can get a Halo package where it automatically drives itself here and goes through.
That'd be cool, actually.
Mm.
Like, Elon should work on that. Car wash entrances, and then you just, when you're sleeping, the car makes its way here, goes through the car wash, and you wake up in the morning and it's clean. That would be a service
Yeah.
worth subscribing to.
Well, as nice as it is to control the vehicle, especially as guys like yourself and myself and potentially any commenters enjoy driving manual, the thing about when cars are driving themselves in 50 years or 100 years or whatever, you can have basically an office on wheels. Right? You can have like a little couch. You don't need this whole thing. You don't need this thing. Robots will do everything.
Yep.
And we can just
Like you just have a flat mattress in here and just take a nap.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Or a futon. You can fold it up and have that whole. What do they call those things there when they make those minimalist houses and like shipping containers? And
Yeah. I don't know what it's called, but it's cool.
I don't know if it has a name, but it's a thing that people do. So just slap wheels in that sucker.
Yep.
A lot of black, large trucks. Was there a meeting we weren't told about there?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be Suburban, a Ram, another Ram, 2 Rams here, and an F-150.
Mm-hmm. Lariat, no less.
Yes. Expensive one. Yeah, FX 4x4 Lariat edition. Excuse me. I've always wanted to get the Cadillac pickup truck. That would be cool.
They make a pickup truck?
They did. They did for a little while. I think for a couple of years, and it actually had like stainless steel inside the bed and stuff. It was all crazy.
Interesting.
Super, super high luxury. But they didn't. It wasn't something that caught me. Harley Davidson edition F-150s are expensive.
Oh, I bet.
They have the whole King Ranch thing. They keep doing it.
Well, I mean, you're getting
Yeah.
the most expensive part of Harley, which is the name.
Yeah. They get Paul Newman edition. It comes with Paul Newman dressing. They should just start coming up with all the dead guy editions, you know? Like they have the Steve McQueen bullet and stuff.
Oh, I bet.
Just come up with all the dead guy stuff. What would be a cool edition? A dead guy cool edition. Another fun subject.
Let's see.
It'd be like
while we're thinking, leave your comment below.
the Bernie Mac Escalade. Come on, tell me somebody wouldn't buy that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is definitely getting cut from the video. I can't think of anyone right now. I think it has to be just right. Like Bernie Mac, Escalade, yeah.
Bernie Mac Escalade, I think, is good. I think that's a good comparison.
Absolutely.
And I, you could have like the George Burns, like.
That would be, what would it be? Buick?
Well, you need place for two 21-year-olds on each arm, and your cigars.
So it'd have to be a bench in the front seat.
It'd have to have a cigar holder, right, for George Burns. Right?
Maybe a Studebaker?
Yeah, well, it'd be more of his time, but I'm thinking about something modern. What
because it would be a modern.
What would George Burns drive if he was alive today?
The modern model. Are there any cars that have
21-year-olds
in
in comfortably? I think he'd be perfectly okay with a Mercedes. Like an S-Class or something that he'd be in the back of. I could see that guy rocking out with the cigars and two 21-year-olds on each side.
I suppose.
And he'd be in the middle.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. That suits him.
George Burns edition.
An S-Class.
Mercedes S-Class.
Yeah. Mind you, Mercedes doesn't do that stuff, but yeah.
Right.
Very cool to do it.
But if they did, that would be one.
Or even if you, do a Chevelle SS, kind of set up as a bit more limo in the back.
I guess you know what? I think that would be better.
That'd be
Chevelle,
cool.
like a limo Chevelle.
Yeah.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Plus the fact that it's American.
Yeah. American. Yeah, it's good. Is another Ram today? I guess this is the day to drive your Dodge Ram.
I guess
With sunny.
with tinted lenses or tinted.
Maybe I should be
headlamp covers.
buying a Dodge Ram. I mean, clearly they're giving them away. Yeah. There's definitely a lot more Rams to anything else on the road right now. No other way.
Oh, I guess there's another one.
There are Rams everywhere. I like the way they look. I think they're a nice looking truck.
I haven't driven a lot of pickup trucks.
I don't honestly to drive one. I don't think I'm going to be like overly excited to drive one.
It's the practicality that you're going for.
Yeah, it's the practicality. People are like, oh yeah, I put 34s on my Dodge Ram and it drives really well. It's like, okay. Compared to what?
Yeah.
Compared to the French fry truck on the corner, I think it drives a lot better. And the only thing about the French fry truck is the rattling. Actually, I drove one of those. It was pretty awful.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
It takes up a whole lane, like, and you've got all this glass and a Grumman, like it's awful. But it's exciting because I guess all that chance you hit the brakes hard and all that hot grease comes for you. We want to be in an accident one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You're like, what's that smelling really good? You mean it's all my burnt skin? I think this is the last time. I don't think my knee can take this clutch anymore.
Yeah, well, this is I guess 14 was a good call.
I need an automatic for the world record.
Yes.
Yes, this is a good amount.
Well, you might have the manual record.
Yeah, I might have the manual record. Have to get here first. First
that's
thing
weird. They have a
place where the spare's supposed to go.
Yeah, it's kind of neat that they scallop it out. I wonder where the tire went though.
Yeah, it fits in, and then there's a cover.
Yeah.
They always, it's a lot of weight on a rear door. Like even on the Jeep, a lot of the Jeep guys end up taking them off because it's really hard on the hinge.
Oh, I suppose.
And it rattles like you wouldn't believe. I don't know in the RAV4 specifically because I've never been in a RAV4. But I know on the Jeep, holy jeez, you could hear that tire on that rear door. Holy jeez.
Here, you mean wind noise or bouncing around, rattling?
Oh, you hear it rattling and bouncing around,
really?
and then it wears out the hinge, and then the whole door's rattling.
You replaced the hinges, didn't you?
No, I never got. That's one thing I never did before I said
Right,
that.
you wanted to replace the hinges.
I wanted to.
Yeah. But now, someone else has turned to replace the hinge.
Yep. Well, they got a good deal on one.
Yeah.
You're afraid to run the Tesla through the car wash and get electrocuted.
Is that the second time they're going through?
No, I think they haven't been through the first time.
But no, weren't they behind us the last time? Or maybe they went somewhere.
They were actually, I think, in front of us, but because we're members, we got in faster. It actually queues the members up faster. So I'm on my 14th try. That guy's been here once, and I'm ahead of him. I feel special.
Membership has its privileges.
Yes. I'm feeling that my car should be pretty clean by now, so what's not coming off the paint is not coming off the paint.
Oh, I bet you can press that X. No, you know what? I'm not gonna.
I would. I think you'll be fine. Shh. All your friends are doing it.
Fine. Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the Canon's pretty intuitive.
You were right. I should always risk it.
We can go that far. That's a good place to have a conversation. Right there, right there as you're driving in.
I changed my mind. How do I get out?
Oh no! I don't want to do it! It's like a water
Hold my
slide.
hand.
It's like a water slide. Ah! Yelling the whole way through. I seem to be too far over now. She's big.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, neutral.
Well, she's paying attention. That's good.
Don't know neutral by now. Another old reference.
Mm.
Yeah.
There was another course I was taking at Ottawa U, and the prof, it was a philosophy course, and he was talking about dilemmas of choice and that type of thing. And at one point he says he's giving a hypothetical situation where you have two candidates for a job, and he said that one is someone else screwed up.
Yep.
He said one is he ended up saying one is simply the best. And then he said better than all the rest, and he just spoke it, and no one caught it but me. I should have raised
that's awesome.
I should have raised my hand and said better than anyone, but it was 300. It was like an entry, like a 1001 level
Wow.
philosophy class. There's 300 and some people in it. And I used to do that sometimes when I was teaching kindergarten. I make jokes for myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep yourself entertained.
Yeah.
Bring the thunder. Well, we'll let it air dry on the way home. See what we got. You want me to stop and we can do an outside take one more?
Yeah, we'll do one quick comparison photo.
All right. It's a good test for the 2X as well, because I sprayed one of these mirrors. I don't remember which one, but one of these mirrors was blue on the outside, and I painted it with the 2X paint.
Oh.
And it's black, and it was close enough.
I mean, I've never noticed.
Nobody noticed, and that's one thing I can spray the bottom of the doors. Nobody's
Oh,
gonna-
absolutely. Yeah, no one's gonna look. I mean, if they look,
Yeah.
they go and look. Like, wait a minute, but
Yeah.
who's gonna do that?
Yep. But if I decide to sell this car and daily drive a Saab Sonnet, you know, you guys would be like, you know, I could sell it, make it look pretty. I could daily drive something neurotic, or maybe we daily drive something that's notoriously unreliable. That'd be kind of interesting too. I think it'd be cool if you 365 day a year for 1 year the C5 Corvette in Canada. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to drive a
It would be.
C5 Corvette every day in Canada. Winter tires, you know. I think it'd be cool.
And you know what? It might surprise. I mean, it won't surprise you as much as some vehicles, perhaps. But I
But
mean,
it's a mid-engine car.
Yeah,
it
that's
really
true.
is. It's mid-engine from the front.
yeah.
So, you know, to me, that's kind of a cool car to drive in the winter. It should be well balanced. It's got all kinds of brakes.
All right. So we're going up here.
Oh, apparently my brakes were wet. I guess I wasn't hitting the brakes too hard. That had a lot of water in them.
All right. Let's see this. Oh. All right. About as soapy down there as it was before.
Still lots of little sappy things.
Yeah, I don't think there's any getting away from
That's
these
gonna
guys.
take some bucking.
This was that chip there before? Well, it is now.
Yeah, it was.
All right. But yeah, that's chemical. That's got to be chemical. I bet you it's messing up the clear coat.
Yeah, it needs to be buffed bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about buffing it out, ceramic coating it.
You know what? If you wanted to find the flaws, that's the way to do it. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fix the bottom of that door first, and then I'm gonna get on buffing it. Like I'll even fix this little spot down here where it's rusting, where I know I've got leaves in there and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna hit that with some 2X. Good enough. Maybe put some mud flaps on it so it stops throwing the salt there. I think that'll look good.
But you know what? Where it's not scuffed, it is pretty shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. There was a little bit like that before, right?
There's a little bit of sanding that somebody did to buff it, I think. Same with the door here.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to require a little bit of buffing, and a little bit of sanding, and a little bit of love. And I think I'll get it close.
Mm-hmm.
But we know it's clean now.
Yep. Quite clean.
And see, well, this didn't have scuffs until Melissa was driving it. So this got caught on something at one point. But I believe it's the other side I painted. And see the 2X is holding up real nice.
Yeah.
That's been on there for a year, so I know I painted it because there's a run. There's a little run in the corner where I painted it. So that's been on there for 2 years, salt, all kinds of stuff. You can see my sanding marks because I'm a terrible painter. And it's fine.
But yeah, if you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have noticed unless I stare straight at it.
From side to side, you can't tell.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right? And that's a $6 fix. The cover comes off, you paint it, throw it back on, $6. And then paint the scratch on this car. It's really bad. I knew it was bad, but now it's clean. It's really bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's 14, I think, car washes. We'll probably put a number here or there or there or there. And I'll take some pictures and we'll be back at the house.
So now, guys, after 14 car washes, you can see all the scratches. It's wonderful. So we're gonna fix some of that stuff. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Thank you.